Gather round, ye mateys, and hear a tale of a tavern forlorn, of a haze of sickly green, of treasures lost, and a dread pirate, undone by greed, forced to sail these seas for all eternity. Our tale begins not far from here, where the land ends and the sea begins, with a ship of ghosts, a forbidden isle, and a curse. The curse of the silent siren. A pirate's tale to please the bard. Today's Mod of the Day is none other than the swashbuckling high seas adventure mod, Curse of the Silent Siren. Do I even really need to say it? It's a pirate mod, of course it's by Billy Fighter, who else? And also Milk Your Dog. Submitted for the 2024 Morrowind Marathon under the Fortune and Woe challenge themes, Curse of the Silent Siren is an exciting and enticing new quest and dungeon delving adventure mod that'll see you consorting with ghostly pirates, sailing upon the midnight seas and venturing deep into the hazy depths of a cursed domain. It all begins when you stumble across the Lands and Tavern outside of La'ûn, a sizable new landmark upon the shores, catering to all sorts of ruffians, smugglers, rogues, pirates, and other unsavory characters. You'll note it's very close to a known smuggler ship, and if you're using Hla'u Dai, it's about halfway between the two villages of La'ûn and Hla'u Dai. Depending on the time of day, the tavern can either be empty, with naught but the tavern keeper manning the bar, or filled with shady characters of all sorts, including a storyteller, a Khajiit with a tale to spin, including a bit of voice acting. And here, let's just give it a listen.
Not so long ago, the phantom vessel, the Silent Siren, cut through the murky depths, helmed by Captain Emmerich, a soul consumed by insatiable greed. They chanced upon the lost isle shrouded in mist. They found it laden with treasures that shimmered with otherworldly allure. But the isle bore a dark curse, haunted by the spectral forms of mariners doomed by their own ferocity, who moaned through the fog, "Flee or be forever damned." Yet Emmerich, his heart ensnared by the luster of gold, spurned their warnings and filled his hold with the accursed riches.
And this is how the quest actually begins. Following the words of the Khajiit, you'll be sent to the docks. And from there, at midnight, you can row out and see the cursed siren rise above the waves in cinematic fashion. Aboard the vessel, naught remains but the ruined, soiled, and thoroughly damp detritus of a ship long lost to the deep darkness of the vast sea. But amid the wreckage, the ghostly figure of the greedy Captain Emmerich can still be found. And should you choose to, you can try and persuade him to return his ill-gotten gains, and thus break the curse of the Silent Siren. Should you decide to help the cursed captain, you'll arrive, through a short intermission sailing beneath the ocean waves, to an island covered in a mysterious green fog, and you'll be tasked to return the cursed treasure from whence it came. This involves a journey into a series of undead-infested, sickly green caverns, and to proceed to the very end, you'll need to solve a series of very simple and straightforward puzzles. There is, of course, a bit of fighting here. Most of this combat is geared towards mid-level characters, but it shouldn't be too challenging. And should you return the treasure, you'll release the crew of the Silent Siren from their fate, and get a neat little pirate hat in return. In truth, this is a fairly short quest and dungeon mod, but it is a fantastically crafted adventure, providing you with a unique experience in the Bitter Coast, and an atmospheric set of locations to visit. This is just another quality pirate-themed quest mod by Billy Fighter to add to your collection. And Devil does seem like we've gotten quite a few of those from Billy Fighter, doesn't it? But regardless, this is a ton of fun to play through, and definitely worth experiencing for yourself. That's just our mod of the day though, so, as always, I've been your host for Golf Guy. Thanks for watching, stay safe, stay healthy, happy modding, and I'll see you all next time.